Welcome, learners, to another deep dive. Today, we're plunging into the wild, captivating world of professional wrestling.
Yeah, buckle up.
We're looking at a really intense recap of a major summer spectacle, the World Wrestling Alliance, or WWA, and their European Uproar event from summer 2025. And this dive, it's actually custom tailored for our listener, Glenn. He specifically asked us to keep a close eye on one of wrestling's most, well, enigmatic figures, Kane.
That's right. Our source today is this blow-by-blow account of this huge European event. And our mission, really, is to unpack the most crucial nuggets from the night. We'll be focusing not just on the explosive in-ring action, but particularly on Kane, his shifting role, the complex rivalries.
Yeah, the stuff that's really shaping the WWA narrative.
Exactly. We're looking at what these moments mean for the future of the promotion.
Okay, let's unpack this then. Get ready for some unexpected twists, a lot of brutal in-ring action, and maybe just a bit of pyrotechnics.
Maybe more than a bit.
So the scene is Kreuzlingen, Switzerland, Bodensee Arena, packed. 4,000 fans just roaring.
Yep. And you've got the legendary Jim Ross, Don West, and Michael Hayes on commentary. Set in the stage.
Great lineup.
And the show kicks off not with a match, but with this powerful, 2-minute music video.
Yeah, it was almost like a mini documentary, wasn't it?
Totally. Celebrating WWA's 3-year journey, showing past, present talent, highlighting memorable moments.
And what's really insightful there is how the WWA immediately, right from the jump, establishes its narrative, its history.
Yeah.
This isn't just some random event. It's like part of this continuing saga. It sets a strong emotional tone, reminds the audience of the journey.
The ups and downs.
Right, the triumphs, the struggles that have defined the company. It's a pretty sophisticated way to engage fans, making them feel part of something bigger.
Yeah, it communicates that WWA brand identity, a promotion with a rich, maybe young, but definitely rich history. And speaking of establishing a presence, next up, Hollywood Hogan, grand entrance, accompanied by Brooke Hogan.
And they immediately make these incredibly bold statements, declaring they're going to win both the WWA World Championship and the WWA Women's Championship.
They're not messing around, takeover mode.
Exactly.
Hogan, even now, he's just a master at drawing a reaction.
Yeah.
It's a skill few really have.
Oh, absolutely.
And what's fascinating is how he even uses the booze, right? Turns that negative reaction into this sort of rebellious engagement.
He feeds off it.
Totally. Uses those classic mic skills to amplify the heat. He even takes these pointed jabs at other promotions, AEW, the old WWF, ECW.
Which surprisingly got some cheers, right? Like defiant cheers.
Yeah. It shows how he manipulates the audience psychology within WWA's story. Strategic, positioning WWA against the big guys.
And this is where it gets really interesting for our focus on Kane.
Go on.
Hogan doesn't just make general threats. He directly calls out Kane.
Right.
Declares with absolute certainty Kane will fall and Hogan will win his first world title in 23 years. Think about that. 23 years.
That's a long time waiting.
Yeah.
Incredible statement.
And he ends the segment with this powerful line. Hollywood mania would run wild and stuff at the inferno of destruction that Kane had laid waste to.
Wow. That's a direct, fiery challenge. Sets up the main event perfectly. A clash of mythologies almost.
Not exactly. It's classic, right? Hogan, the aging icon, trying to recapture glory against Kane, this force of destruction.
It immediately sets the stakes way beyond just the championship.
Yeah.
It's about legacy, dominance, the soul of WWA, really.
So from that intense setup, we jump straight into the matches. And it's immediately clear WWA thrives on these interconnected storylines. Perfect for our deep dive.
Definitely.
First up, WWA Tag Team titles.
Yeah.
Samoa Joe and Keith Lee versus Crush and Adam Bomb, a proper clash of titans.
Oh, yeah, power-heavy match. Joe and Keith looked dominant early on.
But then Crush and Adam Bomb took control, just relentless double-teaming on Keith Lee.
The physicality was just, you could feel it. Fans were totally invested, chanting for Joe and Keith.
Keith Lee hit his Big Bang catastrophe on Adam Bomb, looked like it was over.
Yeah, that move usually ends it. But Crush somehow breaks up the pin. Shocking.
Then Crush hits a chokeslam, a belly-to-belly on Joe. Keith Lee comes back with a spiritual bomb on Crush.
And Crush kicks out,
Right.
which, again, disbelief all around. That kind of resilience signals WWA wants these dramatic, drawn-out finishes.
And then it just erupted. Pure chaos.
Right.
Ref gets taken out accidentally by Keith Lee's pounce. Joe hits the muscle buster on Adam Bomb.
Looked like Joe had it won.
But before he can even make the cover, Batista storms the ring.
Out of nowhere, crowd went next.
Batista bomb on Joe, spear on Keith Lee, then he just runs to the back. Gone.
Which allowed Crush and Adam Bomb to hit that double chokeslam for the win, retain the titles.
So the big question, what does Batista's intervention mean?
Exactly, that's the crucial point. It's not just a finish, it's clearly a calculated strike.
Yeah.
Sets up a new hierarchy, right?
Yeah, revenge for Joe, definitely foreshadowing future conflict.
Could be broader faction stuff, long-term vendettas.
Yeah.
WWA is showing how every action ripples out. It's powerful booking, creates immediate intrigue.
Okay, next up, the WWA Women's title. Penelope Ford versus Jezebel.
Good match.
Ford came incredibly close, multiple times, hit her finishers. Fans thought the title was changing hands.
But Jezebel just showed incredible resilience, survived everything, even kicked out of a tombstone piledriver.
Which is, wow, that's Kane's move, essentially. You rarely see anyone kick out of that.
Right. Total disbelief in the crowd.
And the fact she kicked out of that move, the one linked to Kane, it's significant.
Totally significant. Signals her toughness, maybe hints at a shared, I don't know, brutal streak in the women's division that mirrors Kane.
Could be. It's a subtle but powerful connection, linking the women's division to themes of dominance, endurance, drawing parallels to Kane himself.
Suggests WWA's women are just as formidable.
And the drama kept coming. Anna Jay interferes, causes a DQ. But then Brooke Hogan runs down, attacks both women with a lead pipe, declares the belt is coming with her after European Uprising 3.
Talk about a free-for-all.
Hogan really means business. Her influence extends to the women's title, too. Sets up a multi-woman feud.
It absolutely does. Highlights how WWA builds these layered conflicts. Brooke mirroring her dad's ambition. The Hogans looking to control everything.
It's a dominant presence they're trying to build. Adds another layer to that Hollywood Mania narrative.
Yeah, compelling stuff.
Then we cut to a pre-show promo. Brock Lesnar, the Beast incarnate, issues an open challenge for his WWA European title.
And who answers?
Joe Hendry. To the shock of, well, pretty much everyone.
Including the commentators?
Yeah.
JR and Don West thought it was career suicide.
Yeah.
But this is classic wrestling, right? The underdog versus the dominant champ. WWA elevates it, though.
How so?
Well, Henry's vow making the world believe in him, breaking Lesnar's nearly 3-year unbeaten streak in WWA. That sets up this powerful personal narrative. David versus Goliath.
Against Lesnar's whole stupid ass of a man dismissal.
Exactly. It's Hendry's belief against Lesnar's contempt. Hendry's trying to prove everyone wrong. The title becomes more than a prize. It's validation. Personal triumph.
Amplifies the stakes, for sure. Then, backstage, we catch Glenn Barker and Shane McMahon on the phone, talking to unknown WWA spies at an ECW show in London.
Ooh, bit of intrigue.
Yeah, gathering intel, it seems. Then Diesel Kevin Nash approaches Glenn cryptically right before the contact is lost.
So WWA has secret agents, internal power plays.
Looks like it. Diesel's clearly up to something important, adds this layer of, strategic maneuvering to everything.
That behind-the-scenes stuff is crucial for building an immersive world. Hints at maybe corporate espionage. Could have big implications.
And it cleverly foreshadows Diesel's role later, right? Connects the dots.
Yeah, good point. It's not just random segments. It's a chess game. Diesel's a major player.
Then we got Goldberg versus Batista. Huge power clash.
Yeah. How'd that go?
Goldberg won, showcasing his usual dominance, but Samoa Joe came back. Locked Batista in the coquina clutch, got some revenge from the tag match earlier.
See? The interconnectedness again. WWA builds its world. Rivalries bleed over.
Joe gets his payback.
Yeah.
Perfect example of that long-form storytelling.
Solidifies Joe's character, too.
Yeah.
Doesn't forget a slight, pursues vendettas, adds depth.
Then the hardcore open challenge. Joe Hendry, again, despite challenging Lesnar earlier, takes on Tommy Dreamer.
Oh, wow, pulling double duty.
Yeah.
Against Dreamer.
Yeah. Brutal brawl, kendo sticks, road signs, trash cans, crushes. Went into the crowd. Dreamer eventually won.
Classic hardcore.
But the drama wasn't over. Brock Lesnar comes back out.
Oh, no.
F5s, both Hendry and Dreamer, holds the European title high, declares it means the world to him, says he'll remain unbeaten.
Lesnar just underscoring his absolute dominance, sending a message to everyone.
Yeah, especially after Hendry already went through that hardcore match.
It reinforces that beast persona. Relentless, unapologetic power. He's not just a champion. He's like a reign of terror.
Okay, now let's pivot. Back to our key figure, Kane, and this fascinating development, Blue Kane.
Right, this was weird. In a good way.
We get a pre-match promo from Mortis, claims his feud with Blue Kane stems from a past encounter in a different promotion.
Okay.
And he says the Big Blue Machine is actually Glacier under the mask, plans to unmask him at European Uprising 3.
Whoa. Okay, that's intricate. Blue Kane, Glacier. It adds this layer of mystery, personal history.
It's like a meta-narrative thing, right? Using real wrestling lore, Glacier, the Blue Gear, martial arts.
WWA is kind of breaking the fourth wall there.
Yeah.
Enriching the backstory.
Yeah.
Makes it more complex than just a simple rivalry.
Raises questions about identity, legacy. What does it mean for the original Kane that this other version exists, one whose identity is threatened?
Yeah, does it suggest a vulnerability? A secret in the main Kane persona.
Oh.
That's deep.
So Blue Kane comes out with Paul Bearer, faces the Big Show.
Okay.
Kane looks serious, hits some impressive power moves, throat uppercuts, counters a body slam, but Mortis's voice suddenly blasts through the arena, distracts Blue Kane.
Ah, the psychological warfare.
Exactly. Allows Big Show to hit the choke slam for the win.
And the distraction is key. Targets Blue Kane's identity as his weak spot.
And Blue Kane's reaction afterwards, pure fury, immediately demands a stipulation for his match with Mortis.
Shows how deeply that unmasking threat affects him. It's not just about a match. It's about protecting his existence.
This character-driven stuff around Kane is really building. He's not just a monster. He's a monster with a past, a secret, maybe even fragile.
Deepens the whole Kane mythology in WWA. Really interesting stuff.
And now, the moment Glenn, our listener, has been waiting for. Main event.
Let's hear it.
WWA World Championship.
Okay.
Inside a steel cage, Diesel versus Kane.
Inside the cage. Oh.
And this match, turns out, is exactly what Diesel was talking to Glenn Barker about backstage earlier. Ties it all together.
Wow. Okay, the payoff. So the physicality and storytelling must have been intense.
Oh yeah. Sheer physicality, compelling story. Fans were completely invested, cheering both guys. Clash of Titans.
You could feel the stakes. Championship legacy. Amplified by the cage.
Match starts, Diesel dominating. Sidewalking slam. Rams Kane into the cage.
Trying to wear him down early.
But Kane fights back, pure intensity, counters a big boot, hits clotheslines, tries to escape. Diesel catches him, hits a jackknife powerbomb.
It's bad for Kane.
But then, huge pop. Kane just slowly, menacingly sits straight up.
Chills. Classic Kane.
Then Kane unleashes just pure brutality, smashes Diesel's face into the steel mesh again and again.
Oh, man.
Until Diesel is bust wide open, bleeding heavily, forehead gash, fans are gripped, some genuinely worried Kane's going too far.
That level of violence and the crowd's mixed reaction,
Right.
it highlights Kane's dark edge, right? It's not just winning, it's a statement. Dominance through suffering. He wants opponents to feel his power.
The visual of Diesel bleeding, Kane's relentless assault, it solidifies that unstoppable force reputation, embracing the darkness.
Challenges that whole hero-villain thing.
But despite the blood loss, Diesel makes this incredible comeback, pure willpower.
Wow.
Hits a running big boot, a second jackknife powerbomb, tries to climb out.
Can he make it?
The blood loss slows him down, visibly. Just enough time for Kane to slowly sit up again.
Oh, come on.
Eyes fixed on Diesel, chases him up the cage, catches him on top.
Boy.
Brief, desperate fist fight on the ropes. Then Kane delivers a devastating super choke slam off the cage.
From the top.
Both men crash to the mat. Earth-shattering impact.
That's the climax. Iconic finish, electrifies the crowd. It's a testament to Kane's power, his will, his demonic resilience.
What's the highlight reel moment?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Encapsulates that inferno of destruction Hogan talked about. Makes Kane seem terrifyingly invulnerable.
Fans go absolutely nuts. Kane makes the pin, beats Diesel, retains the WWA World title, arena erupts. Mix of awe and frankly fear.
What a finish.
But it's not over. Hollywood Hogan, true to his word, attacks Kane, bashes his head into the cage, hits the big boot.
Going for the leg drop.
Tries the leg drop, but Kane counters. Sheer force. Falls backward, hits a brutal tombstone piledriver on Hogan. Huge pop.
Kane shuts him down.
Kane then sets off his ring pyro, holds the title high, message clear, declares he will end Hogan and burn Hollywood Mania to the ground.
Wow. Chilling end to the show. Powerful statement from Kane.
So, what does all this mean for WWA?
Well, this European Uproar recap, it unequivocally shows a company deeply invested in long-form, character-driven storytelling. Personal vendettas, high-impact action, delivering emotionally resonant moments.
Yeah, you really saw the narratives intertwine. Revenge, new challenges laid down.
Exactly. WWA is building this cohesive, immersive universe. Every action has a consequence. Every rivalry serves a larger purpose.
And the focus on Kane throughout, from Hogan's initial threats to that brutal main event, the defiant post-match, it cements him as this central, unstoppable, increasingly terrifying force.
He didn't just win, he dominated. Embraced that destructive persona fully.
And set the stage for this massive feud with Hogan. Clash of Legends, light versus dark.
Two vastly different philosophies.
Which brings us to the big question for you, the listener.
Given Kane's brutal display, his vow to burn Hollywood mania, what does this mean for WWA's future?
Can Hogan counter this? Or is Kane truly unstoppable now?
How do you see these high-stakes personal rivalries evolving? And what impact will Kane's intensified persona have on the whole WWA landscape?
That's a powerful thought to leave you with. Think about how these narratives unfold, draw you in, shape legacies. We hope this deep dive into WWA's European Uproar gave you some fascinating insights, some memorable moments.
Yeah, lots to chew on there.
Thanks for diving deep with us. We'll catch you next time.